One of the most beautiful villages in Sikkim is Lachung, a peaceful paradise nestled high in the Himalayas. Located at around 10,000 feet above sea level, this village offers stunning views of snow-covered peaks, flowing rivers, and cascading waterfalls. The Lachung River runs through the valley, adding to the charm of the landscape. Colorful houses, traditional wooden cottages, and blooming flowers make the village feel like a painting. Every morning, the scent of burning incense fills the air as locals begin their day with prayers, giving the village a calm and spiritual atmosphere. Lachung is not just beautiful, but also self-sufficient. Locals grow their own vegetables and fruits like potatoes, spinach, and apples. The people are warm and welcoming, often inviting travelers for a cup of tea or a home-cooked meal. Situated in the Eastern Himalayas of India, lies a beautiful place that is among the smallest states in the country. But despite its size, it is home to some of the highest and most stunning mountains in India. Within this mountainous landscape is a world where lakes are even bluer than the sky. Towering peaks seem to touch the heavens, and waterfalls tumble from great heights. Valleys are blanketed with snow while fields glow with greenery. One of the most beautiful places in India, this is Sikkim. Lachung Village. Nestled in the lap of the Himalayas, Sikkim is dotted with charming villages. One such gem is Lachung. This village is surrounded by high mountains, with snow-capped peaks peeking from behind the hills. The Lachung River flows through the valley, and numerous waterfalls cascade down the slopes. Located at an altitude of 10,000 feet, Lachung offers breathtaking views right from the village itself. You can sit and watch a majestic waterfall up close, or see the sunrise streaming through the mountain peaks, an experience that feels deeply spiritual. To learn more about Lachung, I left the main road and wandered through the village streets. I found beautiful houses at every turn. In one house, plants were growing across the entire wall, from the ground to the roof, making it look like a living piece of art. I also noticed incense burning outside every home in the mornings. This gives the village a pure and peaceful vibe. Next to the homes were small fields and orchards. People grow their own food here, spinach, apples, and potatoes. It's a self-sustaining lifestyle. I even met a 70-year-old grandmother still actively farming. She smiled and said, "They tell me to stop, but I can't. It's a habit. I feel good doing little work." Her strength and spirit truly touched my heart. The name Lachung means small pass, a narrow path into the mountains. And from here, the journey only gets more magical. Yumthang Valley and Zero Point. As you move higher from Lachung, the door to a new world opens. You reach Yumthang Valley, a truly surreal place. White prayer flags flutter in the wind with snow-covered mountains all around. A river flows beside you with stunning blue water. I had always dreamed of standing right here. The beauty is picture perfect. You might wonder about the many white flags here. In North Sikkim, families put them up after someone passes away. The flags are hung in clean, windy places. It's believed the wind helps carry peace and positive energy. Even more stunning views await beyond Yumthang. Behind me stood a gigantic mountain surrounded by stones from an old avalanche. Eventually, the road ends at a place called Zero Point, the last accessible spot for tourists, located at an altitude of 15,000 feet. This is the closest point to the Tibetan border. Beyond lies a restricted area for the army only. Even though the name says 0, this place is a full 100 out of 100. Snow-covered melting glaciers here feed the Lachung River. You can even spot ancient blue-tinted ice, which has remained frozen for centuries. Samdong, where yak herders come in the summer for fresh grazing lands. While heading to another village, I came across something hard to forget. 2 years ago, a terrible flood destroyed the road, homes, and entire hillsides. What used to be a vibrant village is now gone. Brown patches on the mountain show how high the river rose. The Tista River flooded after a glacial lake burst, destroying a dam at Changtang. Many homes were swept away in seconds. This was a reminder that nature is both beautiful and unpredictable. Seeing this destruction deepened my respect for nature even more. Despite this, life goes on. I finally reached the peaceful village of Lachung. Situated at 9,000 feet, surrounded by green mountains. The houses here are simple and charming, often decorated with large prayer flags. Even though it's summer, the morning temperature is -2 degrees Celsius. A golden sunlight kissed the snow-covered Lamuangdang Peak, which stands at 20,000 feet, creating a truly breathtaking view. Walking through Lakan, I noticed many different types of houses: wooden, mud, and puka. The traditional wooden homes are the most charming, especially with snowy mountains behind them. So I visited one such 80-year-old mud house. The kind lady there, she let me look inside. The walls were made of mud, and the roof was built with wood and sheets. Their kitchen, well, it was open, a traditional design, and all the utensils were proudly displayed for everyone to see. She offered me tea and a local snack called kabse. It's actually quite similar to namak pare. I asked, "Why aren't you all having tea?" And they just laughed and said, "We already had it." At the highest point in the village stands the beautiful Lakan Monastery. It's colorful and so peaceful. Inside, there's a lamp house with many butter lamps burning together. The warmth and light in that room honestly created such a powerful feeling. The windows are always kept shut to protect the flames with a chimney for air. It was just such a calming space. The name Lakan actually means Big Pass, and beyond this pass lies Thangu Valley, which is located at 13,000 feet. Here, the Teesta River flows through snowy landscapes, and wooden houses dusted with snow create these absolutely dreamlike views. A snowfall the night before had turned everything white. Trees, wires, flags, everything was blanketed in snow. But that wasn't the end. The road continued even higher. Now, before we move on, I want to share something amazing. Today, AI is making life easier. What if AI could also help you make videos? Well, now it can, with Artlist AI. You just write your video idea as text, then add some details. Artlist's AI creates images and even turns them into video clips with animation. You can generate voiceovers, music, sound effects, and even extra footage, all in one place. Try Artlist Max. Even 1-month plans are available. Use my link in the description to get 2 months free with a yearly plan. As we climb above 18,000 feet, we reach one of the highest lakes in India, Guru Dongma Lake. Located just 5 kilometers from Tibet, this lake is surrounded by snow-covered Himalayan peaks. Waves form from the strong wind, but otherwise the lake is silent. So silent you can hear your breath. But due to the altitude, which is 17,800 feet, the oxygen level is half of what it is at sea level. I found it difficult to speak or even breathe, but I couldn't stop admiring the beauty. One part of the lake never freezes, no matter how cold it gets. Locals believe it was touched by the Buddhist guru Padma Sambhava, and that's why it is called Guru Dongma Lake. Places like this change you. In cities we rush. Here you slow down. In cities things arrive in 10 minutes. Here some must walk hours just to get supplies. This waiting slowly becomes patience, and this peace becomes your own peace. Eventually you feel like part of the place. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to the channel by clicking the bell icon next to it. Stay tuned for the next video. Thank you.